In case you haven't missed it, Parliament this week has been an absolute disaster, of course. Not just the scrapping of jury trials, which you will already have heard about, but some of the most diabolical displays of ignorance we have ever seen. A beautiful speech was given by an MP called Mr. Cox MP, I believe, a Conservative. And his speech was a masterclass in oratory, in power, in passion. It was full of genuine belief and devotion to the cause of defence of jury trials. It really was emotional, powerful, and it went far beyond the usual banal garbage that is read in the House of Commons. And I feel bad about the House of Commons. The House of Commons in the era of Gladstone and Disraeli was something beautiful, it was something meaningful. The idea of democracy was a celebration of excellence. These public speakers would go into the chamber and they would orate, and it would be masterful. They put on a performance, a show, they convinced the people around them. And in the 1890s or the early 1900s, the MPs would sit and they would marvel at the talent around them. That was what stirred up support. That was what made the country great. Displays by our MPs of brilliance, of courage, of talent, a willingness to stand up and express beliefs without notes, without prompts, was what made our democracy special. And what we saw from Mr. Cox was just a little bit of what we've been missing for so many decades. Devotion and meaning from our MPs. Someone taking their job seriously at long last. A masterful display of oratory is what it was. And it's a spectacular speech. I suggest you go and give it a listen. But what makes it even more interesting, or perhaps even more shameful, is that the way the MPs in the chamber responded was nothing short of a disgrace. The people in our parliament are disgusting. Most of them. They have no respect for democracy, no respect for the House. They sit there, scrolling on their phones. It's ridiculous. If I had it my way, and I dare say many of you will agree with me, there should not be notes in the House. MPs should not be on their phones during debates. MPs should be attentive, they should be listening, they should be studious, and they should be paying attention to what the people around them are saying. That is the very least we expect from our elected representatives. Pay attention to the people speaking to you. It disgusts me when I see MPs sitting around in the House, scrolling, flicking through bits of paper, or standing up at the dispatch box and reading pre-prepared statements. It infuriates me. Where's the meaning? Where's the genuine response? Where is the organic, authentic debate that we have been lacking in British politics for so long? And Mr. Cox tried to do that. He really did try his very best. And what did the Labour MP do? She stood up and embarrassingly and shamefully picked up her notes, described Mr. Cox as, and I quote, pompous, and then went on to give about 20 seconds of brief, pre-prepared, banal nonsense. It disgusts me the way Labour MPs act. David Lammy as well. He is an absolutely appalling MP and an absolute moron of a man. The fact that he is anywhere near our politics speaks to the decay in the House of Commons. David Lammy is nothing short of an absolute buffoon. He has no idea what he's talking about. He believes he can do away with our ancient civil rights. And then, when a powerful, patriotic MP stands on the opposite side of the House and delivers a reasonable and passionate response to the outrageous motion that he is proposing, what does David Lammy do? He laughs and he shrugs it off like the giggling imbecile he is. Genuinely appalling behaviour. The fact that this is happening in the House of Commons tells you exactly where our politics has gone wrong. The House of Commons no longer cherishes authentic, reasoned, powerful debate. All it values are meaningless, pre-prepared statements that have little to no value to the public whatsoever. There is no serious scrutiny or rigour applied to bills or ideas anymore, I'm afraid, ladies and gentlemen. There is only what we have now, and those are giggling idiots like David Lammy and the entire Labour Party. Come May, we must vote them out to try and restore the Commons.